Everyone knows how unique the Battle Cats is. The idea of a tower defense game that's forever played on a straight path sounds boring, though the gimmicks the game throws in gives it a much more deeper value, like how certain units can do certain things to certain enemies, ranging from Pirate Cat knocking back those red melees to those stupid fucking medals that keep pushing back. So when we saw a trailer of a spin-off to a beloved game on April 12th, everyone was excited. The trailer was a minute and 25 seconds, showing the gameplay of it, a clicker game. With our classic enemies being whooped by our beloved cats, we can only wonder what spices the Ponos team may add on to the game. So we waited. This is Battle Cats Rangers. Starting the game off, you're greeted with your one and only cat. Say hi, cat. To your right, there's one enemy waiting for you to deal damage. Tap and do what they're waiting for. Hey look, you got a coin. What does it do? Coin shit. Kill 5 enemies to get a coin from each to upgrade your damage by 1. You do that a bunch more times. Kill enemies, government pay, get stronger. Hey, I can buy other cats that can get the job done for me. With the first being Dragon Cat? Not like Tank or X Cat? Well, it says he does 2 damage per second, but I see it doing 1 damage every 2 seconds. You know, maybe it's better if we never get actual stats in the Battle Cat. We're currently in the first world of the game, with it named Here We Go. Each world has 100 enemies you have to go through, with each 10th being a boss you have to beat in under 30 seconds. The 100th enemy is the same but stronger, with it allowing you to go to the next world. Speaking of the 100th enemy, we reach our very first one, Bun to the motherfucking Bun. With my cat and dragon, we beat him and got 337 coins. I can watch an ad and spin a wheel that can multiply those coins up to 99 times. I purchased more units to get the job for me, with the next one being a Messiah and a Tricycle Cat. Ponos at least follow a pattern. Similar to the Battle Cats, I can equip 9 cats excluding the basic one. And similar to the Battle Cats cat combos, if I organize them correctly, I can get a bonus boost. Now what are the cat combos you can get in this game? I don't know, they won't tell me which cats to organize, I ain't fucking solving them. Countered a Metal Hippo and bent the laws of physics by dealing more than 1 damage from non-critical hits. Love my life. We then got tatted and committed arson, and with the second world completed, I could perform a big part of any clicker game. Prestige. If I prestige, I will lose all my coins, start at the first enemy, lose my human rights and my cat levels, but in return, I get 30 keys that can open a chest. Why does it take 30 keys to open a chest? Shut up. After spending the past 19 minutes in this game and throwing it all away for this chest, what do I get? I can walk towards my way to the next enemy 10% faster. Well, at least I can get the next chest in 17 minutes now. Rather than beating the 200th enemy to prestige again, I now have to beat the 300th enemy. 26 minutes now. Playing Battle Cats Rangers and looking at other people's gameplay, it is blatant that the game was extremely repetitive. But I mean, no kidding, Neo, it's a tapper game. But here's the thing that makes the game extremely bland. It feels like you accomplished nothing. With the treasure I got from the Prestige, I could walk 10% faster and do 30% more damage per second. That damage per second is really nice, but what's with the walking gimmick? Each 5 enemies you defeat, your team has to walk a semi-long path. Now why did Ponos add that onto the game? For shit and giggles, I don't know. Pushing myself to get to the 400th enemy. Holy shit, is that Yodelun Wolf? Wait, if I beat her, does that mean I can unlock her and she can join in my loadout? The game is a bit slow, which is the last thing you want to hear in a clicker game. After an hour into the game, you'll reach a point where even with the prestige bonuses, the enemies take way longer to defeat rather than just a couple seconds. And remember, you need to beat 100 more enemies with each prestige you take. And every time you prestige, no matter how strong you get, even to the point of one-shotting the enemies, the progress to get back to where you prestige is still slow. This alone makes the game a chore you have to complete if you want to progress. Other games in the same genre make it so that your prestige allows you to basically skip a chunk of the game you already completed. Visually, it's okay. As said, the units you earn throughout the way are a bit odd, but I'm fine with it, to be honest. That's what the Battle Cats is known for. Weird shit. If I'm being honest though, the game is boring. Not because it's a clicker game. No, I'm a sucker for those games. I peaked heavily on Best Scene Forever and Make It Rain. My finger game is fucking crazy. Though unlike Battle Cats Rangers, these games adjust the pacing of the gameplay just right, where it isn't too fast that you reach the end of the game in a couple of hours, but not too slow where you feel like you've accomplished nothing. It's adjusted right where you can see a big difference in progress that leaves you wanting for more. Sadly, Battle Cats Rangers falls on the slow side, with the game being time consuming to get back on track after a prestige, or worse, getting stuck in a loophole with a boss you can't beat in under 30 seconds. Watch Reggie's video if you want to learn more about the latter. And if you want to make a slow-paced tapper game, I don't know why you'd want to. At least include some fun things to watch. It would have been fun if they added a unique death animation instead of the boring spirit. Do it like how they slam onto the screen like in Battle Cats Unite. Add multiplying backgrounds like how they did it in the future with Pogo Go-Go instead of the generic PNG following your team with a small delay. Bring in some cats that do cool attack animations like Ubers rather than... Wait. Where are the Ubers? Oh, that's why the game sucks. There's no gameplay. As far as I'm aware, the only new thing they added outside of the main gameplay were 3 unique bosses: Chimera, Tsar Penguin, and Demon Lord. That was added on a later update. They were included in a high score leaderboard event on who did the most damage on the boss, with the rewards making your team stronger. This was honestly the only cool thing from the game, as these are 3 brand new bosses drawn by the Ponos team. But other than that, damn, not even 2 years after the release of the game, the bucket was kicked and the game was shut down for good. People talked about their thoughts of the game being shut down, mostly negative, and then, nothing. But I mean, it makes sense. What's there to remember? There was nothing in the game that was awesome to talk about. It's not like there were difficult stages or unique stages to talk about like in the Battle Cats. Nobody said, bro, did you beat World 4 level 9 in the Battle Cats Rangers? The World 4 level 9 in question. There wasn't gacha, which as much as I hated getting 5-10 cats in my 11 draw, it was so nice getting a cool designed Uber. There weren't any cool gimmicks like abilities or traits. Even when compared to other idle tapper games, it wasn't better than them since, as mentioned, it was just too repetitive, visually unappealing, and going further into the game, your team's strength couldn't match your enemy, so you got stuck. It's no wonder no one knew about the existence of the game. Though thankfully the next spin-off that followed took notes in being a simple yet fun time waster, with finally adding an addicting gambling feature. Battle Cats Rangers may have... Wait, no. Battle Cats Rangers was a terrible, boring game, but I believe the top Ponos had to make a good spin-off. So thank you, Battle Cats Rangers, for being a test dummy for Ponos. I wanted to talk about my personal experience with Battle Cats Rangers in 2017, but I seriously have no remembrance about that game. Not that I have dementia, I can remember clearly, but man was it so repetitive, and I know that's how it's supposed to be for a clicker game, but it's like the bad repetitive, you know? Anyways, thank you all for watching, and thanks for 26,000 subscribers. That means a lot to me. So yeah, thank you for that. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and stay optimistic.